What is up, my Moon Tribe? I am Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Libra for February 2021. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, or your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. If you like the content that I make and you would like to support me, please go smash the like and subscribe buttons. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, Libra. So let's get right into the reading. So we got the Five of Swords, we got the King of Pentacles, and then we got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so when the Five of Swords comes out is usually somebody stepping on toes at work. It could be a leader, it could be a shitty boss, it could be a friend. It is somebody being argumentative on purpose. They are stepping on toes. It's kind of like the Page of Swords. They really only give a damn about themselves. They are selfish. They will win at any cost. This is the card of defeat. It does represent that somebody in this situation will think that they're a clear winner when they're actually a loser. It's a win at a very steep cost, or it is just altogether a defeat. Now this comes out with the King of Pentacles being a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. Doesn't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn in order for this person to still show up as that. Like it could be a Pisces showing up as the King of Pentacles because he is displaying qualities of the King of Pentacles, which would be somebody that is very, very solid. He would have a lot of wealth, material, prosperity. He is more slow-moving because he understands that his perspective is his own, and if it takes him to get to his dream job and everything that he wanted, if it takes him 30 years, while it took his best friend 10, it's still fine. Like, he worked on this specifically to have these long-lasting roots. I'm going to have to ask, because I understand where this goes, but what is the dynamic? What is the connection between the King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords? What is the connection between them? Oh, God. Okay, the Two of Cups would represent that... Okay, alright. That's very clear. So the Two of Cups is a soulmate twin flame card, but I read soulmates as it's not just one person that comes into your life. Like my ferret is my soulmate, my dad is my soulmate, my mom is my soulmate, my best friends are my soulmates. You can have more than one soulmate, and it doesn't have to be that they last your whole life or like a very long time. They can come in for like a day or a few seconds. It doesn't matter. But I get this as one of your people that you were probably romantically committed to. This is one of your people. I really get this as fights with the Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles is somebody that is a king. So he's usually all the way up here. He is the highest when it comes to mindset in a deck. The kings and the queens are always the highest. It represents that they are more mentally mature than others, or just they are older. But he has a lot of experience and inner wisdom. This is just kind of saying it's not that he's not doing these things. Although I definitely see fights with the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I think that somebody challenged this person, and you could be showing up as the King of Pentacles if this is you. But there is definitely disharmony between the relationship, which is going to lead to walking away. Now, the Eight of Cups literally represents having something there. You had a bunch of full cups. It represents that there was something to be salvaged in this relationship, and it's also a card of you don't really know why you kind of want to walk away from this, but you just kind of do. I get a fallout with this type of energy. It does represent that you have somebody that you care about, but I see a lot of arguments surrounding them. I see them as being stubborn, and I kind of overall see this as... And then now this could be you or the other person, but just in general, the feeling to this is a large amount of fights that could not be worked through. Even though this is somebody that you have a soulmate connection with, that doesn't mean that soulmates aren't always supposed to be there forever. Sometimes they can just be there for a little bit. But I do get the feeling that there is abandonment or walking away from the situation. Now, can I ask why? Why can't this be salvaged? The Lovers. Because there was a choice that needed to be made, and there was no choice that was made. It's almost kind of like I feel like you're being left in limbo. I get the feeling that somebody on the side was like, hey, like, I really want this thing. I want you and me to be a thing. The other person was like very like, Like, I really think that we should slow this down. I don't really think that this is, like, best right now. And it was a conflict of interest over choice and commitment and choosing to be a union that I think caused this to fall out, because I think very solidly one of you wanted this to work out and the other was more hesitant. And I think that one of you walked up, I'm not sure which one of you it was, but I think one of you walked up and was like, well, fuck it. I know my worth, and if you can't see my worth, peace out. And that's kind of the energy that I get from this. But I'd like to see where this goes for Libra and this person in the near future after the Eight of Cups happens. The Emperor. Okay. There will be sturdy planning. I do see this as being a solid approach to something. I do think that this person, again, I keep getting this repeating energy for all the star signs. We're coming into a retrograde, so this kind of makes sense. I do think that he will still be there as a leader, because they're not the same person, but they're still leaders. This is a minor arcana card for a leader, and this is a major arcana card for somebody that's a large leader, like a president or a king, etc. But we get this as success and planning. So I do not fully see a complete abandonment, because I asked, where this goes between the both of you. I think that I kind of get this as a little bit more harsh than most readings. I kind of get the feeling that the Emperor is standing in here saying, well, no, this is my truth. I'm going to stick by it. If I'm still going to favor you, you can still be my friend, but I kind of get this more as a cold type of thing. When I look at him, I think that he's a little bit cold. More like the King of Swords, even though the Emperor is very fiery and passionate. I kind of see one person almost making the decisions for the other person, and I don't think that, because of the spread, because of what happened during it, I don't see the full potential of you getting back together with them. And if you do, I feel like one of you would have to sacrifice a lot, and I don't see that sacrifice being something that either of you wants to do. But I do see structure and leadership, so I do think that they keep you in your life as a friend, or in some vein, in some way. I think that what happens is they're going to say, well, we didn't work out, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna just abandon you. I will still take care of you. But I think there will be a shift where it feels a little bit more cold, where you can tell, okay, it's not the same feeling, and this kind of sucks, and this person's kind of just doing his job because this is who he is, and he takes care of everybody, and he's taking care of me because he favored me at one point, and he still favors me now, not in the same vein. It's going to feel a little bit different. But I still see this person wanting to take care of you. That's up to you if you want this or not. Also, this could be you doing this to them. Take it how it resonates. I'm sorry that you're going through this. Honestly, retrograde's been fucking up a lot of people lately. Can I have one? I hate ending it there. Can I have one card of advice for Libra for what to do next in the situation? How they make the best of the situation? The Eight of Swords. I'm trying to remember. This is a pip deck, so I'm trying to remember what the Eight of Swords is. Okay. Don't blind yourself to the truth about something just because you're partial to agree to it. Which basically means don't blind yourself to something because you are head over heels for this person. See the reality as it is. It's basically saying that you are blindfolding yourself to something, and I get the feeling, because this came out for a positive, I get the feeling that when this passes, you're going to be able to remove that blindfold for yourself, and I feel like you'll be able to see the full truth. And usually when these cards kind of come out, it's almost to say there were a lot of red flags that could have suggested this, that you were blind to, and that you can now see, and prevent this from happening to somebody else from you and somebody else, like a connection between you and a new person down the line. I get the feeling that once you see this and are awakened to it, these lessons, especially when it comes to love, we don't often seem to make the same mistakes twice unless we're completely blinded to it, which I see you removing that blind. And because of that, I see this as a good... This isn't the best reading, but I do see this as moving in a direction that helps you grow as a person and finds out what you need exactly and what you don't. I love you very much, Libra. I'm sorry you're going through this. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. Bye.